Alright, guys. Today I'm going to be talking about some FIFA 21 career mode. Some features we would love to see back in the game. Older features that used to be in FIFA. But yeah, perfect time. Like, we're already midway through February. This is the time of the year that EA Sports are going to be thinking about what they're adding into the new game. And I know myself in FIFA 20 career mode, like each year that passes now in career mode, I'm enjoying it less and less, just to be brutally honest. Let me know your honest feelings towards FIFA career mode this year, but in the build-up last few years, have you stopped playing it as much? So, not to waste any more time, we're going to get right into the features that we'll love to see. First up, you may have seen this one before in these type of videos, in terms of features and all of that, staff upgrades. But so much here is not involved in the current state of FIFA career mode. Multiple coaches, which is realistic to have as part of a football club. You got your striker coach, midfield, defense, goalkeeper. You could go, this is just an example because it's what they used to have in the game, but you could go from under 23s and then youth team coaches as well. This is just the general idea right there. You got your negotiator and scouts. Obviously, negotiator would be to help you get players for cheaper, sell players for more, maybe your fitness coach, so your players recover better after training and matches. Stadium manager, obviously, to generate more ticket sales from your matches, your home matches, obviously. So yeah, that's just a few ideas off the top of the head. Then with our sponsors and also how they used to work in the game as well. Have your sponsorships. Obviously, there could be some copyrights with EA, but I like to think EA would be able to get that done, or even at an absolute minimum, made up ones. At the absolute minimum, just, that look like sponsors. We wouldn't complain about that, and maybe it could have a feature, for mods on PC, that's strong this year, for people to create their own and add them into the game. You don't know, the possibilities are limitless. But I don't know Delta cafes in Portugal. Like, I don't know, but that's a cool thing. That's a cool thing to see. You get a cafe from Portugal sponsoring your club, and then you got the requirements, extras, loyalty. It gives you extra to play for, which you don't have. You got the board expectations, but this adds a bit more when money comes into it, and which is a bit along with these features as well. So here you could see the manager rating used to be different and how it would affect your career. Like right now, the manager rating in career mode, I don't feel it impacts job offers. The job offers are random. Like, mate, you get national team job offers in the first month before you've even done anything with your career. It doesn't really make sense. But there you can see the first one there is the team chemistry on 39, and then job security, that's on the 50, and then fan support, that's the flag. Obviously, the lock is the job security. Fan support would be big for match day with the ticket sales. Job security, there's that with the manager rating in FIFA career mode. If you're doing poorly, there's a chance, if you've got a low manager rating, good chance you can get sacked. But tying in what I said with the fan support, if the fan support is high, you could possibly increase your ticket price to high as well, because good support from the fans, you're going to be getting good fans through, a good amount of fans through, so that's going to help with your money as well. You got to manage that strategically, but maybe you don't want to put it too high. That could also upset the fans. See, there's a lot of things all this could tie together. This was FIFA games over 10 years ago, like FIFA 06, FIFA 07, and then you can see, you'll get this message, you'll see a financial summary after the match. You can see your salary, you see the negatives on the salary, the tickets, and then the sponsor money. Back then, they were called as basically credits, I believe, that CR, but still, that was really cool to see. And obviously, if you're in a tournament, say if you're just playing FA Cup, for example, or Carabao Cup, you'll see, if you win that, you see your tournament bonus there. Instead of waiting for that message you get when you win in a cup game, you get it all there. You get it all sorted. And then that's one less message you need to get in your inbox. So multiple reasons as to why that would be good. But yeah, it's a cool little summary after you finish your match and how that has impacted you financially, and then you can go into your financial prediction. Yeah, these games were big on the finances, how you manage them, and you can see it there with the income, you can see the budget, you can see the predicted expenses, and then the income as well, and then the total budget, how that is going to be impacted. What is the predicted budget? What the predicted budget would be, and then you can manage it there. So that's when you can change the tickets. It's not random. You're like, okay, we'll choose medium or high or low. There's actually reasoning behind it when you judge off your finances. Maybe if you need to get more money, you can see if it's working. If you could potentially be making through like more sales on medium if you're getting more through than you would on high. But if your fan support is high, like there's a lot of highs at the moment. If the fan support was high, you should be able to do pretty well making the tickets a higher price. So yeah, you would have so much more to manage. And see how there's like the sponsor logo there next to the manager? See, I love how it's all together. So now, the next side of the thing, you could get a memo saying, look at this subject, angry supporters calling to complain. Nothing like this happens. Some of the more wealthy and influential Germinal beer supporters have contacted the club to voice their concern for the direction of the team, yada yada yada. Then you can select your option where you can say, personally contact each supporter who called and outline how you plan to improve the squad. Create a nice form letter to send off to all supporters in the team's registry. Do nothing. It isn't really the place for a coach to be meddling in team business affairs. See, it was really involved. As much as you get these now, it's more so you get a lot of interaction with your players. You really don't interact with the fans' opinions in career mode in its current state. So I really like that, and this is a way to increase, it all ties together. See, this can increase your fan support if you're treating the fans well, and then that can tie into making the ticket prices higher and then making more money. And see, it goes all rounded all together. It'll be all linked in right there. Very important. So, more here. Look, you got a fan support -1. You get -2 technically. I just said it was a -1. Like, that's something negative. But some of the more observant supporters were disappointed with the formula. So it's hard to please everyone. And see, FIFA gave you advice for life. You can't impress everyone. You can't please everyone. So, yeah, they weren't happy. The photocopied signature was a poor touch. So you had a bit of banter in it as well. It had everything. There was so much more than just the matches. It's how I feel career mode is right now. That's a main feature of the game, really, of the mode. So then fan favorite, merchandise with the name D. Quinteros, sells by far the best. Not playing him regularly would be a waste. The fans love him. So that's number one. You could see him as a player, definitely to keep on. Again, the merchandise, the shirt selling well, so making good money there. And then keeping the fans rolling through the gates. That ties in. So these older FIFA career mode games were absolutely massive in the financial management side of things. And financial is the running of the club. It's the runnings of the club. There's so much aspects of it because you get the money coming in, and a lot of that you spend on transfers, but then back on the budgets with the staff you're using. If you're making more money, you can add better staff. The coaches especially, then that ties into making your players better. If the training level was higher, see, they're all tied in, and that goes in perfectly to the next one right now, the training type. So we've got to imagine where career mode is right now. Training is nice. To be fair, it looks better than this screen, but it's very similar. It's a bit more graphic than what you can see here. Here you just see the descriptions. But the main thing is the actual coaches and how they'll... Imagine if that coach at the right side there was part of the current screen in career mode where you're choosing your different levels of what you want to be working on, and you can select your different sessions for your players and all of that. There's a lot of talk on that, how you should be able to train more than 5 at a time, but, this is more on the coaches. And look at this, focus skills training for strikers affecting... You can get an idea what attributes they affect, but like I said, currently you can see what attributes what attributes are going to improve from certain training drills. But a higher level of coach would up that development even more so. So it was more on the coaches, still. And then another one was to schedule preseason friendlies. I could go on all day, like keep showing you different parts of like FIFA 06, FIFA 07. So to schedule preseason friendlies, have control of that yourself. Instead of just choosing a preseason competition, pick the teams you want. Maybe for different reasons. Maybe you want an easier team so you get morale up, get some wins. Or maybe you could schedule a team against a good team. Say if you're a lower team, like you're doing a road to glory, schedule against a top team. You may not win it, or if you want to play, you could play really, really well and win it, but it'll be good for the financials again. Schedule a home game against like a Barcelona, Real Madrid, and get good money in. You know, there's so much reason. So I'm going to leave this video here. As I said, I could show more. I could keep going all day about older features that were in career mode, and it's kind of amazing how much they've left out and gotten rid of. And it's not just that. They could have built on these. So EA, they went the opposite way. They, like the sign there, it says turn right, but they went left. They were in the wrong lane. They could have built on these features and imagine where they could be now. But they, as I said, they did the exact opposite. They did the exact opposite and they got rid of them instead of building on the features they had 10 years ago. Imagine if they were in the game now and how advanced it could be. So, yeah, I'm going to leave the video there. Make sure you leave a thumbs up on it if you agree with these features. Let me know which ones you'd like to see in the game. More of these videos going to come because, yeah, this is the time of the year we're supposed to do it. Not wait till June, July. They'll be getting closer to completing the game and having the features sorted. So, yeah, let me know if you would like to see any of these in FIFA 21 career mode. And I'll catch you guys in the very next video.